So today's video is not going to be a tutorial. The format of this video is something that I hope I can continue with, and I hope that you guys enjoy. I wanted to talk about, finding your true self and finding your true self to become your authentic self. Because a lot of the times we are looking at self through the eyes of others a lot of the time, especially in the type of world that we live in, where social media is literally who we kind of are. Social media has become so important that our job applications, so the way that we are trying to make means for ourselves to be able to live a fulfilling life, we have had to create a social media presence to show that we are supposedly serious about this job, where someone can not only look at your application and see what you are supposedly qualified to do, but they also look for an account with maybe your picture and more information on you to evaluate your worthiness for that job, which can really be a big mind. I don't want to say the word, but it's a mind, so it's really hard to say that it's easy to be yourself in today's society. We have so many expectations on us of what self is, or, what's the best way to be yourself without disrupting the normalcy of everyday living. And, that's where I have been trying to explore as an individual. I really want to push the depths of myself. I want to go to extremes when it comes to my physical appearance, and that's just because your physical appearance is, to me, a manifestation of who you are, or at least it should be. A lot of people are hiding behind the things that they wear or the way that they present themselves. But my goal, at least for myself, is to use all those things to create the truest form of myself. So when you look at me, you should be able to sort of even see a part. You should be able to start exploring who I might be. And, I think we also like to tell ourselves that we don't really care what people think of us, when in actuality, we care at least what some people think of us, if not all people, what some people think of us. And that's just because as human beings, we create relationships, and in these relationships is how we actually discover ourselves. Because I know for myself personally, I have discovered myself because of my relation to people. Some of those relations being good, some of those relations being bad, but relations nonetheless, and they have molded me and shaped me into who I am becoming. And honestly, I feel that now is the time for me to keep discovering myself, but as an individual, as almost, you want to say, a loner, because that is what my life has been for the last few years. I have felt so alone in just everything. And now that I do, and I can confidently say I have people around me that care for me, and really great friends, and a lot of support from my loved ones in what it is and whatever that I want to do, I think that has given me the security to really start pushing myself to become my most authentic self. And it does sound repetitive as I keep saying self, but I never really thought about who I was outside of the roles of daughter, sister, girlfriend at times, best friend, acquaintance. Like, I never really thought, who am I? So, right now I have granted myself the actual permission to be who I am at all levels, even if it's offensive to some people, because at the end of the day, not everybody's gonna like you. So that's something you have to get over, especially something you're gonna have to get over if you're putting yourself in a public space like I am right now. You know, this is me being vulnerable with you guys by creating this channel and sharing my life and sharing some of the knowledge that I have and sharing my experiences. And, you know, I really want to be able to say that I gave myself a chance, at least in this lifetime, to really explore who I was meant to be this lifetime. And a part of who I was meant to be, it meant that I was going to put myself in a public space to be criticized, to be judged, to be made fun of sometimes, to be hated sometimes, you know. But a part of that journey is finding myself. So, you know, that comes with territory, and I'm fully prepared to do that. You know, I hope that when you're watching this, you know, you might even just be thinking to yourself, what does anything I'm saying have to do with me doing my makeup? What does it have to do with what you're seeing on the screen? It probably has nothing to do with what you're seeing on the screen, but a part of it was because I felt like, you know, even in putting myself out there as a YouTuber, I realized that there are so many videos of people doing their makeup, giving you a tutorial. Some people give you stories. Some people talk about any and everything and still are wrapping it up in the guise of just doing makeup. And I felt like, you know what? There's so many people doing that. What else could I do? And I think what I could do is just talk for the full 10 minutes or however long this video ends up being, and really just connect to you guys, you know. I don't want to be anything like anyone else. So, you know, if you're here and you've already subscribed to my channel at this point, I think that if you've become invested, let's start there. You are probably right now at the point of saying, like, you'll be able to say that you sort of witnessed me coming into my own. You know, I think right now is the perfect time to be experimental with myself and my channel, because I am trying to figure out, who am I? Who will I be? What will I become? And, you know, I'm talking and I'm not even too sure what to say at this point, other than it's going to always be a journey in getting to know yourself and getting to come into who you're meant to be. But what I'm here to tell you is that it's okay if you're a person who woke up and you knew who you were from the beginning of consciousness. But I'm also here to tell you that it's okay that if you're somebody like myself who has been all these things except for what they thought or who they thought they were. So, you know, I really hope that my little speech was encouraging to you or somebody else if you sent the video out. But, you know, really just go into the world, be whoever and whatever you want to be. As long as it's not causing any harm to people, be that, do that, and do it authentically. Do it fully. Do it as, you know, just do it. That's all I can say, you know. I'm really freestyling you guys on the track, but this video is coming to an end, and I want you guys to let me know if you like this format, if you enjoyed this video, and if you guys have anything else to say or any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm wrapping up, If you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel because you're an awesome person. I love you guys and see you later.